Hey, Bayek, it's me, and in today's video, I'm continuing my look at the first season of The X-Files. And this is episode 7, Ghost in the Machine, from 1993. It was transmitted on the 29th of October, 1993 on Fox Network. On the 3rd of November 1994 in the UK, it was transmitted on BBC Two. Yes. Now, it's 45 minutes long, standard time for these episodes. Previously, we had Shadows. The next episode after this one is Ice, which, as I recall, is like a homage almost to the Thing, Carpenter's Thing. We've got combinations of all that, which is interesting. Anyhow, that's for next week. Yes. Now, this is written by two people, Alexander Ganser and Howard Gordon, in the earlier parts of their careers. Ganser particularly became the showrunner of Homeland, and that was between 2011 and 2020. Great series, Homeland. And also Howard Gordon, who also contributed on Keith Sutherland's 24, was also involved in the Homeland as well. So there you are. These go on to do some great stuff, great series. And the title, Ghost in the Machine, is quite sort of familiar. It was based on a novel from 1967. Yeah, so it's quite an old novel called The Ghost in the Machine. And the author was Arthur Kessler. There you are. But that title, I was thinking, Police used it in the title of one of their albums. Yes, it's a good title because, of course, it's a theme that is often used in science fiction about computers as well. Yes, so there we are. And more relevant than ever today. And I'll be on to that later. Now, it's directed by Gerald Friedman. And he had a career from about 1970, directing lots of TV episodes, TV films, a career in television. And why not, indeed? He obviously is good and reliable, and therefore perfect for a series like The X-Files, where you need somebody like this. When you've got a schedule to keep going, you've got to be part of this machine that runs the whole series. And yeah, great direction. Let's get into the cast. Yeah. Music. Just go. Music, as usual, is by Mark Snow. Brilliant music. And the locations, as usual, the same. Brilliant locations. Burnaby in British Columbia, Vancouver, British Columbia. Yeah, so different. So now we'll get into the cast. Yes, we've got David Duchovny, of course, playing Fox Mulder. And we have got Gillian Anderson playing the wonderful Dana Scully. And another, now he's becoming a regular of the series, he definitely, as it progresses, is Jerry Hardin playing Deep Throat. So that's a bit of an indication that there's something connected. Yes, there is, with the conspiracy, as we're seeing, that is going on. or part of it. Who knows? And then we have got Rob LaBelle playing Brad Wilzeski. Wilzesk, I think that's it. That's how I pronounce it. He was in, well, the film that just stands out, Watchmen, 2009. And then it's just TV series and TV films. A good, solid actor. That's what they say. I buy a solid actor. Yes. And then we've got Wayne Duvall playing Agent Jerry LaManda. Incidentally, he's the cousin of the actor, you know it, Robert Duvall. Yeah, just I'll throw that in. Yeah, it's all free here, you know. I give you that bit of information. That's Wayne Duvall. Now, he was in, I mean, not very big roles, but they're in the films, and I always think that's great. He was in Falling Down. Brilliant film from 1993. Absolutely wonderful film. He was also in Apollo 13, 1995. And he was in Lincoln, Steven Spielberg film, 2012. Again, another wonderful history of TV episodes and TV films. Excellent. Then we've got Blue Mancuma playing Claude Peterson. The only notable film that I have seen that he was in a rather good film as well, disaster film, 2012, which was made in 2009. You thought I was going to say 2012 though. It was made in 2009. Great one of these disaster films, you know, like. And then he's just, again, a face that fits into all these TV shows and films. And yeah, and he's very good in this. He's quite sort of threatening and quite ruthless, really. Excellent. Yep. Now, let's talk about the plot. What's the plot? Well, you've probably got a big idea. I think the plot title and what I've said probably gives it away, but here we are. Now, Mulder is asked by his old partner. Yeah, so again, this is all good character development as the series progresses. His partner wants him to investigate this what is going on at this place, this software firm, because as we see at the beginning, right at the beginning, before the intro gets going, we see the murder of this boss, one of the bosses, and we can see exactly what's going on. And so the behavioral analysis unit has been called in, and they help investigate this, and they're sort of asking Mulder. It's almost he's doing it as a favor, you know, because they were partners in the past. But you can see it's quite revealing on what Mulder says as well, and of course Scully is with him and joining in. But as the investigation progresses, they can quite clearly see that the artificial intelligence involved in this is actually part of it protecting itself, and which is creating its own thing and therefore killing people. I mean, that's what it all comes down to. That is worked out, I think, fairly quickly. I think you get like the creator bit, you know, that it must be him that's doing all this killing. But of course, we learn that it isn't. I think if you was to put a weakness on this episode as a mystery, but I don't worry about it in that sense, then we know quite early on, really, that it's the computer. It's the computer that done it. So that's not a real spoiler, is it? Because you know exactly where it's going to lead. But it's very good again. You know, it's totally entertaining. And, I really love what they're doing in this series. And of course, we're on these themes again about artificial intelligence. And this is 1993, and you think about what's going on nowadays and what they're talking about. It's funny because I previously have mentioned, looking back how further back it goes. With obviously Kubrick's 2001 Space Odyssey. That is that is with Al in 1968, that was. Yeah. So we've got that. And then a film that I reviewed very recently, well, fairly recently, Demon Seed, the Julie Christie film. That was from 1977. So these ideas have been around. And then the X-File pushes it in the direction, of course, as we see the conspiracy in many ways, because that's where we get Deep Throat making his appearance, about why the defense industry is interested in this particular case. Again, the other sides of government, we've got all this. We've got the alien conspiracy, but we've also got the deeper state and what is going on behind all this and why they're involved, and, they're making sure that anything in their interests is protected, and it doesn't matter if it's the FBI, they will go against the FBI to stop them doing what they need to do, or what they believe they need to do. So we've got all that secretive part. So another part I liked about the episode was we see Mulder again about his past, and we can see that clearly he was absolutely a brilliant agent. He really was quite, even though he has this sort of reputation now of being spooky Mulder, then yes, he was actually a really good agent, but he's preferred to be in the basement, as he said, doing his own thing, not people, like higher up, as he put it, in the building. His ambitions were not like that. He loved what he was doing, and of course, the passion and the reasons why, as well as we know about his sister. So we've got that, and also as this episode is good when we see Scully as well, particularly, she's very much a hands-on agent. There's this scenes where she's going like in the air shafts, the ventilation systems, and really getting involved in that. And there's a scene in there where she's shooting at the fan. Apparently, they were going to use a lift, but it would have overdone the budget, so they changed it to shooting the inside the actual air vents. That's it. I suppose you have to make these decisions with budgets, but that's it, really. So at the time, I think some people didn't rate this episode as highly, but now Time is saying, yes, this is a good episode. Yeah, it may not be the greatest. You wouldn't put it in maybe the top 10, or would you, of all-time X-File episodes, but it's a good episode, and it's still well remembered, I think, now. And as they all are. I mean, I think I can't really underestimate, really, how much I love this first season, and the way it portrays everything and the way it's going. Absolutely love it. Anyhow, I'm going on again about it because, I really do love this series. Anyhow, there it is. There it is. I show you all the time. There it is. You can't beat this. So we've still got a long way to go to the end, but this is episode 7 it's been, and I've really enjoyed doing this. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you want to look at previous reviews of the series, look on the playlist. I've created a playlist which I'll put all the reviews in, and also have a look at the other things that I do on the channel. You'll see all sorts of things, and just have a look. Hopefully you might like them. Perhaps you won't, but there we are. Also, if you like this video, give it a like, because then it helps it get out into the YouTube and all the algorithms, and hopefully more people might enjoy my videos. Or perhaps I don't know, but it all costs note, so you can't say better than that. And also, if you've got any comments, I really do love to read your comments. I really do. Comments are fantastic. Thank you when you do put a comment there. It's great. Thank you so much. And that's it. So all I gotta say is, I'll see thee again.